Hello everyone. Question is a data engineer is building a data pipeline on AWS by using AWS Glue Extract, Transform and Load ETL jobs. The data engineer needs to process data from Amazon RDS and MongoDB, perform transformations and load the transformed data into Amazon Redshift for analytics. The data updates must occur every hour. Which combination of tasks will meet these requirements with the least operational overhead? Choose two options. Option A. Configure AWS Glue triggers to run the ETL jobs even or per hour. Job events per hour. Option B. Use AWS Glue data, Bruto clean and prepare the data for analytics. Option C. Use AWS Lambda functions to schedule and run the ETL jobs event per hour. Option D. Use AWS Glue connections to establish connectivity between the data sources and Amazon Redshift. Option E. Use the Redshift Data API to load transformed data into Amazon Redshift. Correct answer is option A and option D. Question is a company uses an Amazon Redshift cluster that runs on RA3 nodes. The company wants to scale read and write capacity to meet demand. A data engineer needs to identify a solution that will turn on concurrency scaling. Which solution will meet this requirement? Option A. Turn on concurrency scaling in workload management (WLM) for Redshift serverless work groups. Option B. Turn on concurrency scaling at the workload management (WLM) queue level in the Redshift cluster. Option C. Turn on concurrency scaling in the settings during the creation of and new Redshift cluster. Option D. Turn on concurrency scaling for the daily uses quota for the Redshift cluster. Correct answer is option B. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Question is a data engineer must orchestrate a series of Amazon Athena queries that will run every day. Each query can run for more than 15 minutes. Which combination of steps will meet these requirements most cost effectively? Choose two options. Option A. Use an AWS Lambda function and the Athena Boto3 client start underscore query underscore execution API call to invoke the Athena queries programmatically. Option B. Create an AWS state functions workflow and add two states. Add the first state before the Lambda function. Configure the second state as a wait state to periodically check whether the Athena query has finished using the Athena Boto3 get underscore query underscore execution API call. Configure the workflow to invoke the next query when the current query has finished running. Option C. Use an AWS Glue Python shell job and the Athena Boto3 client start underscore query underscore execution API call to invoke the Athena queries programmatically. Option D. Use an AWS Glue Python shell script to run a sleep timer that checks every 5 minutes to determine whether the current Athena query has finished running successfully. Configure the Python shell script to invoke the next query when the current query has finished running. Option E. Use Amazon Managed Workflows for Apache Airflow Amazon MWAA to orchestrate the Athena queries in AWS batch? Correct answer is option A and option B. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe.